What you're seeing now is not a complete episode of Dragon Ball Shinken, just a small update to the story so fans don't have to wait too long. Stay tuned for this preview now, and soon you'll see the complete episode made with all of our dedication. Previously on Dragon Ball Shinken, old Goku and God Vegeta's grueling battle against the gods of destruction continue. Little by little, the Saiyans are achieving victory, but the more time passes, the more injured and tired they are becoming. Will Goku and Vegeta be able to resist until the end? And who will be able to finish the fight first to face Cumber? Find out now. The battle twist. Who has the advantage now? Finding a way to get to Belmod, Goku approaches him to transport them both away from Rumshi and deal with him more easily. "Now I'm gonna take you away from here," he says to the god of Universe 11 with a smile on his face. But to Goku's surprise, the one who turns to him smiling is Belmod, who makes a strange card appear in his hand. And from that card comes a ray of light that surrounds the two and makes them simply disappear from there. Goku reappears in a completely different reality, a blank space filled with floating mirrors. What is this? And where's Belmod? He wonders. But the answer to his last question comes soon after, when Belmod comes out of one of the mirrors behind Goku and attacks his back and chest. But Goku smiles. "Got you," he tells the clown. The Goku that Belmod hit is actually a mirage, and the original appears behind him with an attack already prepared. Kamehameha, the Saiyan screams, while Belmod is simply disintegrated by his attack. "It's done," he shouts, very excited. But suddenly he's surprised when Belmod comes out from another mirror on his side and punches him squarely in the face. "What is this? Was that an illusion?" Goku asks, frustrated. Belmod continues to attack, launching a series of attacks that Goku dodges a little clumsily due to surprise. But in a short time he regains his focus and begins to dodge and defend with more precision, until he finally manages to counterattack with a blow that knocks Belmod away. But when he chases the clown god to continue attacking, Belmod escapes by entering one of the mirrors. "You won't run away from me," Goku screams, firing an energy attack that destroys the mirror. But this was useless, as in the next second Belmod comes out of a mirror behind him, already attacking with a kick. Goku reacts well, turning to defend, but Belmod simply passes through him. It was a mirage. The real one appears from another mirror that is below Goku and comes up with a punch that hits him right in the chin. Goku tries to counterattack, but he escapes again by entering another mirror, and almost instantly appears in another one that is behind Goku, attacking with a punch, which Goku manages to dodge by moving to the side. But again he is surprised when the real Belmod appears from another mirror above, coming down on him with a kick to the head. Then he retreats again to another mirror, and Goku sees the image of Belmod appear in all the mirrors around. "Damn, there's no way to know which one is real," he complains. Goku has an idea, and by accumulating a large amount of energy, he simply unleashes his energy, shattering all the mirrors around him. But a second later, all the mirrors are restored already, to his anger and frustration. The one who is also very afraid and frustrated is Vegeta, who thought he had defeated Mule, and also that he was about to defeat Beerus, Champa, and Iwan all at once. But he was surprised when Mule returned with a new armor. "Damn it, you bastard insect!" Vegeta curses the god of destruction of Universe 3. Zeno is very surprised when he sees this robot appearing in the fight and asks Daishinken who is this guy. Daishinken, already understanding what happened, tells Zeno that this guy who just appeared is Mule, the god of destruction of Universe 3 who used the robot called Moscow. He explains that after Vegeta exploded Moscow, Mule, who is a very small being the size of an insect, managed to survive the attack. And then he went to get his most powerful armor, which is the one they are seeing now. Zeno asks if the other robot was called Moscow. What is this one's name? Daishinken says that this one is Super Mule, the one known as the Ultimate Machine, the most powerful technological warrior in the multiverse. Furious, Vegeta advances against the new robot that appeared before him, concentrating a huge amount of energy in his hand and hitting Super Mule with an absurdly strong punch, which, when it hits the robot, creates a gigantic explosion of impact around it. But Vegeta's punch only hit a metallic shield that Super Mule had just formed on his arm. And to Vegeta's surprise, the shield didn't even scratch. The counterattack comes, transforming his hand into a solid metal ball. Super Mule hits Vegeta squarely in the head, launching him an absurd distance, and making the Saiyan stop only when he collided with the moon very far from where he was. rubbing his sore head as blood starts to run down his face. Vegeta recognizes that the metal super mule is using his Kachi Kachin steel, the hardest matter in all the universes. But that wasn't all. He was strengthening the material even more with his ki. Another attack comes. Stretching out his mechanical arm, Super Mule throws the solid metal ball at Vegeta like a sledgehammer. Vegeta flies away and lets the attack hit the moon and simply shatter it. He retaliates with a beam of energy released from one of his hands, but this is defended when Super Mule once again modifies his arm, forming a shield which reflects Vegeta's attack back at him, forcing the Saiyan to dodge to avoid to be hit by his own energy. "You annoying junk," Vegeta screams full of rage. But it's not just the junk that he has to worry about, as a hail of energy shots launched by Champa fall on him, forcing him to dodge. And soon after, Beerus and Iwan attack, coming at him to start an exchange of blows. Surrounded by multiple Belmod mirrors that reflect the clown's god's image, Goku doesn't know which one the real attack will come from. Goku wishes he could just escape that dimension with a teleport, but for some reason, that dimension seems to be so peculiar that he can't feel anything outside of it to escape. So he has no choice but to play Belmod's game. In all the mirrors, Belmod forms his cutting energy cards, and they all launch them at once against Goku, who, not knowing which cards were real and which were illusions, needs to dodge them all. But then Goku gets an idea and starts releasing a large aura of energy. When the illusory cards touch his energy aura, they disappear. But when the real card touches it, it deforms the aura, and then Goku notices and avoids the card. "What do you think of that, huh?" he asked Belmod with a smart smile on his face. Seeing that this tactic would no longer work, the real Belmod finally comes out of the mirror and starts firing his real cards at Goku, who responds by throwing several Kienzans at him. As he dodges the energy cards, Goku manipulates the discs to hit Belmod, who also needs to dodge. But the problem is that Belmod doesn't have the same dodging precision as someone who has Ultra Instinct, and before long the discs start to cut him, while Goku continues to avoid the cards perfectly. In a few seconds, Belmod have to give up throwing cards and focus only on dodging the Kienzans. Goku surprises him using Taioken, and unable to see, Belmod is torn to pieces by the multiple ki discs. However, he had switched places with an illusion. The real one appears behind Goku, attacking him with a kick, but it was a mirage too. The real Goku appears from behind a mirror, firing an energy attack at Belmod, who has to dodge it. At this point, using his magical powers, Shinken has already found the dimension to which Belmod took Goku, and he is showing this fight on the hologram for Zeno and the guards to see. Zeno is extremely confused by this fight, saying that he doesn't understand anything that's happening. Shinken reminds Zeno about what he had told him before, about Belmod being a big cheat and a smartass, and then he explains that to beat Belmod, Goku is trying to be as smart as him. This is a combat strategy, where one person is always trying to be one step ahead of the other. In this fight, the winner will not be whoever is the strongest, but whoever is the smartest.